So today's video is going to be a short video. It's just a quick catch up. It's been a while since I posted a video and I want to tell you about a few of the things I'm going to be doing over the next week or two. I've not been in my workshop for quite a while. It's very cold and damp in here at the moment, so I've come in just to spruce the place up a bit. My computer's decided it wants loads and loads of updates doing, so I'm allowing it to do that whilst I'm here, having a cup of coffee, charging up some batteries, and realising that I've left radio equipment on and completely killed batteries. I think I showed you this in my last video. That's my portable radio gear, my Yaesu 8900. I was going to use that tonight. I've been in touch with some old friends who are still on the radio, and I thought I'd give them a shout. And I was going to use this because it's all set up ready. And since I've changed this this workshop around, if you remember, I had the radios all in this corner here, and at the moment they're kind of all over the place. So this was going to be my radio for tonight, but I've just turned it on and the battery's flat. So I need to get that on charge, which I'll do very, very shortly. It's got 3 volts, so the lead acid battery in here is probably knackered now. So there you go. So I'll give it a good charge, and I'll have a play, and hopefully get that to work. So anyway, moving that aside, it is turned off now. I need to get that on charge. Do that in a bit. Updates, right. Quite a lot happened. New microphone system for one. I'm not sure whether you can tell the difference. I'm now using a Sennheiser wireless mic. The advantage with this one is that the receiver is the same size as the transmitter. It's the Sennheiser G2. And the receiver just clips on top of the camera. So I don't have to have the receiver for the wireless pack plugged into the mains anymore. So the camera system and microphone system's fully portable, which is an advantage. It's what I've been wanting for a while, because I've been tied to the workshop and I want to go back out and about and do some more radio tests, you know, and some demos, and to play around a bit. And I can't do that if the microphone's plugged into the wall. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So hopefully this microphone's set up with the correct audio. We'll have to see. Other things. I've been given a couple of radios to look at. First of all, before I do, I did a review not so long back on the Bofung radios, the 888s, similar to the 777s, I believe, or thereabouts. And someone's asked me about BShift. Well, hopefully over the next few days, I'm going to do a video explaining what BShift does and how you can implement it using these radios. So if you're one of the ones who've been mailing me, I do apologise for not replying. The video will be following very, very soon, and I'll give you a full demo on how to do that. So that's that. Other things in the news for me, Samsung S4 Mini. I upgraded this on EE about 3 months ago. I was not having much luck with my iPhone 4S. It kept on dropping the calls, and it just wasn't very good. It wouldn't pick up a signal where other phones would, and I got so sick of it, I upgraded to Samsung. I had this for a few months, and I got so annoyed with Google and Samsung and everything you do. You got to be logged in and sign up with accounts, and I got sick of it. So I went back to iPhone 2 days ago. And the other thing is connectivity. I like the fact that with my iPhone, I can plug it into my computer and everything just synchronises. You don't have to worry about pressing buttons. It just does it for you. It's very simple, very quick to operate. Ideal for your contacts, your email addresses, and your music, video clips, or videos that I can buy on iTunes on the telephone. It'll just synchronise. I know you can get synchronizing software for the Samsung, and I have some. but it's just not quite as simple. So I went back to the iPhone, and I suffered for a couple of days with the reception not being quite as good as any other phone I've used. And I thought, well, mainly it's for internet and text and email I use it for anyway, so I can put up with the fact that it doesn't always ring when someone phones me. And I was happy last night until I got a phone call from EE offering me the chance to upgrade my account free of charge to the EE network, where they'll give me 4G service free of charge and more data allowance and not having to sign a new contract. Problem being, the iPhone 4S is not 4G compatible, but the Samsung is. So I've now gone back to the Samsung because I want to take advantage of the faster data, and they've assured me that the quality of the phone service is better. Now we're using 4G. If that's true or not, I don't know. Maybe if you know, you can tell me. Tell me what you think's best. I did read a review on the internet earlier today saying that the 4G is really bad for telephone, and it automatically switches you back to 3G when you're using the phone. So realistically, the coverage is no better, from what I understand, on the E. So I don't know. So I'll be interested to find out. I'm expecting my new SIM card to arrive possibly sometime tomorrow. So if you've got any thoughts or any experiences, let me know. Let me know what you think. So that's the one thing. So back onto the Samsung with that one. What's happening with Skype? Still signing in. Can't still be signing in, surely. I don't like the look of these. Let's close these down. I've had to update quite a lot of software in here. Oh my gracious me. Yeah, I'll have those. So that's that. What else? Right, radios. Yeah, I've got more videos to do on radios. As soon as the wind calms down, I'll be back out and about. Now, like I said, I've got this new microphone system that's battery. I can go a lot more portable. So watch out for those. They'll be coming up soon. I'll be using my Yaesu, my FT857, all in one, HF, VHF and UHF. So I'll be taking that with me, doing some HF work, making antennas. I'm just playing around generally with battery packs as well. Incidentally, I'm going to be taking with me, maybe Friday, we'll see, taking this portable radio kit with me and the solar panels and setting up a bit of a station. So if the weather's good enough, then I'll be filming it all and we'll be having a play with that. So that'll be quite good fun. As well as playing with handhelds. Now, I've been given 2 radios, not for me to keep. In fact, I've not actually opened these up yet, and I've had them a couple of weeks. I do need to get these done, really. Just to have a look at, to see whether they still work. There we go, 40 channel CB transceiver. It's from a friend who wants to get back into it again. So he's asked me if I'll have a quick look at them and tell him if they still work. So we'll see. I'll have to do a bit of review on these. A Cybernet. There we go, look at that. That's quite a small basic radio. Very simple. It's got extension speaker, 12 volt input, and a switch for high and low power. So from 4 watts to, is it usually 1.5 watts on low, or was it half a watt on low? But that'll be interesting. We'll have a play with that. See if that one works. Original standard mic. Okay, and the other one in the Midland Bank bag. What's this one? Generally, I've not opened these yet. This is the first time. I feel a bit bad because the chap's waiting for these back. Okay, again a Cybernet. This is the 3000 version, I suppose, to the 1000. Again, it's got the standard mic on the side for the microphone. A little bit bent. It looks to me like it's had a respray. Do you know what it has? This has been resprayed, which is a trick that I do with mine. So this has been resprayed and someone stored, you probably won't see that, but someone stored the mag mount antenna on top of that, which isn't always a good idea. PA, high and low power, 12 volts input. Okay. Clear, dim, channel 9, CBPA. Tone and RF gain. That's quite a neat radio. The only thing is the LED display is a little bit small in this one. My first CB radio was a Binatone Speedway, and that was a cracking radio. That was. It was a really good quality radio, brilliant for reception. Cut out a lot of skip and all the bad skip that we don't like, and static. It was great, but the only problem was it was a very small LED display and meter, RF meter, which was a shame. Fond memories of that, my first radio. Okay, so I'm going to have a play with these as well. I'm not going to do it tonight because I've got other things I need to do. So tomorrow, I'm going to be in. I'll get these up and running. I'll do another video on these, and we'll see what else we can do. So, anything else? I can't think of anything else that's new. Videos. I think I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover. Backup system's working well, thank you Acronis. I've not had to use it up until now, or not at the moment, but up to this point it's still not had to be used to recover data. But it's nice to know it's still there when I plug it in. It picks up where it should and copies over. The redesign of the workshop, like I say, I've not really been in here much since my last videos. However, the time I have spent in here, I have appreciated the newly designed layout. So I'm quite happy with that. I think what I want to do next is to redo some lighting in here and possibly a new camera mount. I'm just using the tripod at the moment with everything stuck on. So there you go. So that's it, I think, peeps. Thank you for tuning in. Look out for my upcoming videos. Repeaters. If you remember, a year or so ago, I built a repeater, which failed miserably. I know why now. I've got a simplex repeater that I'm playing with at the moment. Now, I said this to you a while ago, and it didn't kind of go anywhere. But that's something else I will be playing with over the next week or two. So keep your eyes out for that as well. The weather's been really bad. Final point. My antenna on the side of the house, I've had to bring it down. Big steel bracket wasn't coping very well. And the winds were getting quite bad. And it broke the bracket. And the whole antenna was swinging through the air. So I had to bring that one down. So I need to redo that. So I might make a video on that at some point as well. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it for the moment. So just a quick update. Let me know your views on the phone situation, this 4G stuff. Is it worth it on EE? Is it worth it, even though I'm not paying any extra? Or should I just stick with the iPhone 4S on 3G? So let me know. Okay, thanks for watching then, and I'll speak to you another time. Bye-bye.